Hello everyone, I'm Anuj Jaggi and I'm a legal intern with LEXIS and Company. And the topic for today's video presentation is legal systems. So, firstly, what is a legal system? Is that a legal system encompasses a set of legal principles and norms to protect and promote secure living to its subjects in a cultural society. It recognizes rights, prescribes duties of the people, and provides the ways and means of enforcing the same. In a case in Deshpande J versus nature of Indian legal system, it was held that a system connotes a coherent whole. It is animated by a philosophy or ideas which connect its different parts, leading to a harmonious working. The corpus of the system is in its various elements. Changes in the laws may result from legislation and judicial decision, but the concepts and methods of the system are its constant elements. And the present day legal systems include the common law, civil law, religious law, and hybrid. So the what is the meaning of common law is it's very diverse and contextual. Law Further, it is a kind of law which is common to the whole of England, and it is a law which is not created by legislation but by decisions of judges through customs of the people, and not any other system of law such as French or Roman law. So, common law is law developed by judges through customs of people and decisions of court and similar tribunals and legal systems and it is a kind of legal system that relies on presidential case laws and a kind of law that is not the result of legislation. Further, common law is a matter of first impression, like for judges are the authority to make the law by creating precedent which will bind the future court. Further, decisions of appellate courts binding on the lower courts and on the same courts as well. Decisions of lower courts not binding and have only a persuasive value. The widespread use of common law legal systems, which is being used in England, former colonies of British Empire, USA, Singapore, India, Pakistan, Canada, Ireland, Australia, Hong Kong, etc. So the common law the statutory law and the regulatory law. Common law decisions are the kind of decisions issued by courts or quasi-judicial tribunals within agencies. It can be further differentiated into pure common law, which is arising from the traditional and inherent authority of the courts to say what the law is, even in the absence of an underlying statute. Next is court decisions that decide the fine boundaries and distinctions in law promulgated by other bodies, such as judicial interpretations of the constitution, of statutes, and of regulations. So, statutory law is law enacted by the legislature, and regulatory law is the law promulgated by the executive agencies as a result of delegation of rule-making authority by the legislature. Now, moving on to the next one, which is civil law. So civil laws can be said that its roots can be traced to ancient Rome. It was derived from the Roman corpus juris civilis or Emperor Justinian I. Further moving ahead, there was a while a line of judicial decisions establishing a particular legal proposition, French jurisprudence does carry substantial weight. The common law rule of binding precedent is not recognized in traditional civil law systems. For example, the French Civil Code of 1804. The post-Roman civil law developed in the medical universities of Italy and France rather than in courts of law as in England. Moreover, greater emphasis laid on statutory law as opposed to common law or judge-made laws. The civil law systems depend heavily upon written codes of private law as primary sources for authoritative statements of the law, governed by doctrines developed and compiled by legal scholars. The doctrines are further used by the legislatures and administrators to fashion a code to adjudicate all legal controversies. Examples for civil law systems can be France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and all of Latin America and Japan. The prominent legal systems that the world has had are, for example, Roman law system, common law system, civil law systems, socialist law system, Hindu law system, Muslim law system, Jewish legal system, etc. So, this was about the legal systems, and I hope I was able to give you guys a brief idea about it. Thank you.